The GEN+20 Summit is an amazing opportunity for us to come together to celebrate and further develop the transformative work of Gen and Guy education. From empowering youth and supporting grassroots eco-village projects to working with the UN and national governments, we're truly building pathways to a sustainable future and bridges of hope and solidarity. Meeting face-to-face is vital to creating the heart-centered relationships needed to sustain our work and ourselves. Indeed, where would we be today if not for a certain meeting 20 years ago? And it's important to recognize that our traveling to and from Findhorn will emit many tons of carbon pollution and contribute to global warming, which is likely the greatest threat humans have ever faced. Best estimates are that every ton of CO2 will result in about $39 of damages through rising sea levels, extreme weather events, declining agriculture, etc. Some estimate it'll be much more. And, of course, there are things like species extinctions that are just beyond price. I do believe that our gathering will have a net positive impact on the planet, but let's also walk our talk and measure the carbon footprint of our travel and account for its externalized cost in ways that can further support the local solutions to global warming that Gen and Guy education are promoting around the world. How? Well, for the past few years, I've been developing a social venture called Earth Deeds, and a system called Onsetting, which enables groups to manage their carbon emissions and support meaningful sustainability projects. This is not the same as carbon offsetting, and I won't go into the differences here, but if you're interested, I encourage you to watch this 5-minute video and contact me if you have any questions. Okay, here's how it works. It's all very simple and it'll only take a few minutes of your time. First, please go to our team page and click the Onset Emissions Now button, which will bring you to our custom calculator. Next, you can select a project to support either a Gen region or the new Gaia Action Challenge Fund to help implement designs based on Gaia education curriculum. You can click through to read more about any of them. And you can also click a title if you want to look at the project page. Okay, then you input your flights, ground transportation, and accommodations to estimate your emissions. For example, my trip from Boston to Inverness, along with ground travel and 2 weeks of accommodation, will emit around 3.2 metric tons of CO2. Then you can scroll down to learn what this means in real-world terms. So 3.2 metric tons is about the same as over 35,000 hours of watching TV, or the average annual emissions of someone living in the Republic of Mauritius. In this way, Earth Deeds is trying to help us build a new language, a new vocabulary around our environmental impacts, so we can make more informed choices in the world. You can then see an estimate of the social cost, the anticipated economic damages of these emissions, which is important for us to know. And then donate what you can to support the project that you selected. Earth Deeds retains 10% of donations, which is what allows us to further develop these tools and help other groups and organizations become carbon conscious. And you can also share your Gen region or the Gaia Action Challenge page with others, and then you can crowdfund additional contributions to account for any remaining emissions that you're not able to pay for yourself. So, say I was only able to contribute $25 of the estimated $125 costs of my emissions. Well, I can then try to raise $100 to further support my selected project and fully account for the social costs of my travel. That's it. I'm excited to introduce Onsetting at the Gen+20 Summit because so much of our work is in creating new paradigms around how we can live in harmony with each other and the planet. Our big solution is supporting the thousands, the millions of small solutions, people and projects working now for a sustainable planet. Let's work together to further support the work that we're so passionate about and manifest the change we wish to see in the world. Thank you. And please click the link to begin onsetting now.